Hey, Jessiana Seville here from the Kidney RD. This is our third day of talking about metabolic acidosis. If you don't know me, my name's Jessiana. Like I said, I'm a registered dietitian, renal nutrition expert, and I run thekidneyrd.com, which is a place for people that need help preserving their kidney function. We have an incredible cream of the crop team of dietitians that works on this therapy. We take a root cause approach with most of our patients in helping them preserve their kidney function. So kidneyrd.com, make sure and visit us there. We do a free live monthly class where we go through kind of our approach, the 8 opportunities to preserve kidney function, and tell you a little bit of how you can work with us. Okay, today I want to give you, this is my favorite day of the week, right? When we talk about some really meaty, actionable steps, what we do to actually preserve kidney function. And today we're going to talk about what you do to improve metabolic acidosis and become more alkaline. So number 1, the very first step is to actually know your CO2 levels on your blood work and then track them in a spreadsheet. When you can watch your trends tell a story. One number here, one number there, don't tell you anything. Trends are always going to tell you a story. So get your numbers and watch them, because if you're going to increase fruits and vegetables in your diet to become more alkaline, you want to see if it's working, because if it's not working, you always have to ask why. Why isn't this working? And then you start finding answers. That's what we do, right? Implement an approach, ask why it's working or isn't working, and then decide if we're going to continue it or not continue it, or modify it a little bit. Sometimes that level can be called carbon dioxide, so look for CO2 or carbon dioxide on your labs. Make yourself a spreadsheet or a graph chart or something. National Kidney Foundation has a Track Your Labs tool that you can use and start tracking your labs. Number 2, eat more fruits and veggies. I know this is totally 100% cliche dietitian thing to say. Is eat more fruits and veggies. Sound like your mom, sound like your grandma, but in reference to kidney disease, it is of utmost importance. I cannot say enough times how important the fruits and vegetables are in the diet of somebody who's trying to preserve their kidney function. For all of us, but especially if you have kidney disease. If you don't like fruits and vegetables, sometimes we just need to learn new ways to eat them and consume them and cook them. Most of us grow up with wimpy, wilted, cold or hot steamed food that came out of the microwave. You put the frozen vegetables in, you pull them out. Those are gross. They are not really that delicious. There's so many easy ways that you can cook fruits and vegetables, and that's usually all it takes to get more fruits and vegetables in your diet, is to just try cooking them a different way. A challenge for you: take one vegetable that you're used to, carrots, broccoli, peas, something, not corn. Corn is not a vegetable, it's a grain. Any of the other vegetables, take those and just use the power of Google. You can type in fun ways to cook peas, the best pea recipe ever, the best broccoli recipe ever, the most amazing kale salad you can think of, whatever. Use your imagination and see what comes up. I actually did this today. I was looking up kale. Kale is very alkaline food, and I have got this huge bag of kale in my fridge, and I hate when it gets starts rotting and it smells so bad when you open it. So I know I have to use it and make it into a salad. So I typed in best kale salad ever, and I came across a site that has 12 favorite kale salads. I'm going to go through and find one that looks good for us to try. So just a tip. Another thing that you can do is, change your snacks for fruits and vegetables. It's so easy. Instead of having pita and hummus, do carrots and hummus. And right there, you're going to get a lot of more alkaline food into your diet. The other thing that we'll have people do is think about your meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, from the perspective of a fruit or vegetable first. When we think about planning our meals, a lot of times we think about what meat are we going to use, and then what are all the sides, right? What is the main part, and then what are the sides? In thinking in a plant-based way, you want to think about, what are my sides, and then what will I complement it with? What do I really want to try today? What is my salad going to be? What is my green vegetable going to be for this day? And then you can plan from there. That's a very, very powerful approach to get more fruits and vegetables in your diet and like them. If you're not a fruit and vegetable eater, then give yourself some grace in trying new things. You may not like everything you try, but I promise you 100% that if you will keep trying different ways to cooking them, roasting them, steaming them, sauteing them, adding some different spice mixes on them, some different sauces on them, that you will find a way to like fruits and vegetables. I really believe it is possible for every single person. Okay, last part. People are always asking us, what are the most alkaline fruits and vegetables? To keep this very simple, the best thing to do is just eat more fruits and vegetables. Just get them in your diet. A few that we like to include that we think are easy to include on a daily basis. If you have potassium restrictions, different for everyone, but these are ones we include irregardless of potassium. We like raisins. We like dates. Just 1 or 2 dates can be quite a bit. We like using kale. We like using chard. We love using fresh green herbs, very alkaline. Parsnips, carrots, watercress, basically any really dark leafy vegetable can be really, really powerful. But that doesn't discount any of your fruits or vegetables or things that aren't dark leafy greens. Just a lot of times you'll see dark leafy things is quite alkaline. Another thing to note is that most grains are quite acidic except for quinoa. That doesn't mean that you can't use grains and they're not fine. We use a lot of grains in our dishes. They're filling. They help give some weight to the meal. They're full of fiber, lots of other nutrients. But we just like to incorporate some quinoa in with the meals when we can to try and utilize it. If you've never cooked with quinoa before, just make sure you rinse it really well before you cook it. Otherwise, it gets a taste from the tannins in it. So that's it. 3 things, and this was loaded with a ton of tips for you. Know your CO2 levels and track them. Eat more fruits and veggies. It sounds trite and cliche, but it is so, so true. If you're not used to eating fruits and vegetables, just try something. In fact, just try one that you know you like. Surely there's one fruit or vegetable that you like, and Google, and then just try and expand from there. And then most alkaline ones, just eat plenty. Eat plenty, different kinds. We really like around 8 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, which can seem like a lot, but it really isn't if you're thinking about a half cup portion. That's it for now. Follow us on the Kidney RD, kidneyrd.com. If you are a person with kidney disease or know someone with kidney disease, please share this with your friends, your fellow kidney heroes, your family members, so that they can get some of these great tips as well. And that's it for today. Bye-bye. Oh, shoot.